That bonnet looks worse now it's dry. In today's video I shall be mostly talking about Project Transitface, a vehicle that needs to be back on the road. You probably didn't even realise it wasn't. Transitface. I haven't started Project Transitface for about 3 weeks. Still works. Why wouldn't it do? Smells a bit though when you've not started it for a while. Anyway, Transitface isn't going anywhere today. No. It's not going anywhere because it's got no MOT. First things first, that rear lamp is kind of broken. It still works, but it's broken. And that one is too. Now obviously that's what cable ties were invented for, but they shouldn't really be broken. And the MOT man might just pick up on that. Nigel. It strikes me as being a bit rude to turn up at the MOT station with smashed backlights, expecting any kind of pass. Maybe a bit like going into a restaurant and bringing your own plate because you don't trust their washing up skills. Actually, it's not really a bit like that. It's not like that at all, really. So, on day one of Project Transitface Back on the Road project, I aim to get the rear lamps and a replacement brake caliper because the brakes stick. And it'd be quite nice to drive that around without dragging it away all the time. I've been told I could probably get away with that brake sticking. As long as it doesn't really show up too badly on the brake test, but it would be a real luxury to drive around without the brakes jamming on everywhere, to be absolutely honest. I haven't managed to get a brake caliper today, but I have got some lights there. Now the only concern is this is going to stick out quite a long way from the back. Hi, it's me, the Condiment King, and I'm just on my way back from Mossley, where I picked up 2 transit wheels because it is time to resurrect the Project Transitface. It needs an MOT. Well, here are the 2 wheels for my Transit. Decent tyres on. Just gonna stick them on. But there's one problem. Yes, 6 nuts. I didn't even notice. I'm 2 nuts short, or 2 nut holes. Now the next problem is the lights. These are the rubbish tacky looking LED lights on the back there, and they both got broken quite simply for the fact that they stick out further than the back of the bed, which means that sometimes the ramp comes down and clocks it one, and there isn't really anywhere else to put the lights. Worse than that though is the dodgy wiring loom. Look at the state of that. It's all been cut and bodged and messed around with. So it really is very little wonder that the lights don't always work. Well, that was a sudden and abrupt end, wasn't it? And that's because as I was filming, I forgot to carry on filming. So I didn't even stop filming, I just wasn't doing it any longer. But with good reason really, because I'm not really getting very far with this today. That's 2 days on Project Transitface trying to sort out a couple of things for its MOT and not getting any further. And I really am not any further. All I've done is buy some lights that I now need a whole lot of rewiring for, and buy 2 wheels that don't fit. So hopefully things will work out better in the next few days. Good news is though, I'm making some more bread.